What is up, everybody? I wanted to share with you guys this new build that I put together on the PTS. Keep in mind, this is a work in progress and things could change, but this is what I came up with to counter the standard submachine gun clutch build, which has now changed. People probably aren't going to be running Berserk anymore. Chances are it's going to look like this. Let's inspect his gear. He's got 220k armor, 115k health. He's running Unstoppable Force on his chest. He's got some insane amounts of health. He's got, I think he said 57 crit chance. Lots of average damage on the gloves. He's got Sokolov. A lot more damage than my build has. My build doesn't really have much of that. What I'm running is a 311-7, and I will go into the build after I demonstrate how useful it is here. So he's got Safeguard, and he's got Unstoppable Force, which both proc off of our, those guys are dangerous. Both of those proc off of killing my drone. So what's going to happen is I'm going to pop my drone, he's going to kill it, get his Safeguard, he's going to get his Unstoppable Force, and then we're going to shoot at each other and face tank and see what happens. And I just want you guys to see how insane this build is. We're going to wait for this Elite Patrol to leave. So here we go. All right. I'm going to go put a couple heals down over here. And once he pops my drone, reloads, we're going to start shooting at each other. Okay, so if you watched my health there, you would have noticed that my armor just kept going up and up and up. My health did not drop. Like, it did a little bit, but what's happening is he is clutching on me. It's regenning his armor. I am using the Bloodsucker talent, and it's actually healing me for 25% of my max armor each time. Now let's do this one more time without Unstoppable Force and what's it called up. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh shit, wait. I didn't reload. Shit, let's just do it with me already low. 3, 2, 1, go. As you can see there, it's unbelievably effective. Unbelievably effective. So, I'm going to res him, and then I'm going to go over the gear for you guys. I wanted to do this all in one session so I could keep streaming and not have to render the video. Just upload it direct to the YouTubes. So, let me just get this res off real quick, and then we will go over this build. I'm really, really happy with this, and it's far from optimized. I focused mostly on health, and I've already know a better way to make this build, and we're going to try that next, but I wanted to share with you guys what I came up with so far. We're running a 311-7. The central part of this build is based on the Bloodsucker talent. Depleting an enemy's armor adds a stack of 25% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Max stack is 6. So this is actually really awesome. If you deplete it 6 times, you're getting 150% armor, which is an insane amount. I don't even have a lot of armor. I have a lot of health because I'm running clutch, and my gears are already turning on how I could make this work a lot better. Basically stacking armor instead of health. I didn't realize it was going to work as good as it works. So really what's happening is what he's using clutch, I'm using clutch. When he clutches, it's healing him for 1% armor. You heal health and armor at the same time. It's not one then the other. So every time you proc a clutch, you get 1% armor. But as soon as I hit his health down past it, I'm getting a stack of Bloodsucker, and there's no cooldown. So I've seen it pop like 9 times. If you lose your 6 stacks, it can pop again and pop again. So it's pretty crazy right now. I'm not even lowering my health, and if I do lower the health, it just fills it back up with the new 20% health. Keep in mind, they changed the way clutch works. It looks like they buffed it to 20%, but they actually changed 20% of your remaining health. So when you have almost no health, it's a huge heal. When you have almost full health, it's a small heal. So keep that in mind. We noticed that. I tested it out. I heard about it. Wasn't sure if it was true, but it's actually true. So keep that in mind with clutch. The next thing that we did is we wanted to have 7 yellows for on the ropes. When I PvP, I use a defender drone because they're really annoying and stupid, and I use my heal. When they pop my defender drone, my on the ropes is up. You don't need to use defender drone, but I think it works really good. So if they drop your drone, your on the ropes is up as long as you've got one of your heals on cooldown. So that's really nice to get that sudden 25% damage. You could also just blow up your skill or use a different skill and just have it up already. But I think it's cooler to have that drone up than when they kill it, boom, 25% more damage. My stats here, I rolled a super high crit chance on the backpack, high health, high armor, and vital on this. The chest, oh yeah, rolled vital on that. It's high armor, but this could actually be changed. I might do a new iteration of this and roll this to hardened instead of vital and stack armor. I'm curious how that's going to work. Mask, I'm just running an ongoing directive. We got the 2-piece bonus here for the handling, which isn't really important. But this mask has a ton of skill power and a ton of health rolled onto it with 2 yellows and a blue. Pretty nice mask. I use it just because of the 2 yellows and blue. You could, if you could get enough stats and you were trying to do the 11-7 and you had an extra, you could put red there and get crit there. Holster, same situation. I'm using it only because of the colors. We've got 2 yellows, 2 blues on this holster with 18,000 health rolled onto it. I thought the health was going to be the most important for this build to stack with clutch, but I think around 100,000 health is probably a healthier amount for this. So I am going to do a version 2 of this build. I just wanted to share this with you guys right away so you could start working on this iteration. Heliguard, knee pads. These could have patience because I've got it. I didn't waste any rerolls. Unfortunately, on the PTS, they don't give you unlimited electronics, so I'm very limited in what I can reroll right now, and I don't enjoy opening electronics boxes for a long time. But we're just running, health armor on the mods. It's pretty nice. I think it's really important to have at least 1 piece of Heliguard. Gloves. Heliguard are great. They can roll a blue, a red, your talent of choice, and a yellow mod slot. I really like Heliguard gloves. You could also use something like Alps to get more health or more crit or more damage, plus a utility mod slot and talent of choice. It's up to you there. Backpack, I showed that already. Doesn't need to be Murakami, but you do want to have 1 piece of Murakami in this build, I think, for that 8% health. And yeah, as far as skills go, covered how I do that. I've got a mod that only takes a little bit of skill power, and it gives me 2 extra charges on my chem launcher, so that's really nice. I have a lot of skill power, 1,036, so not too bad. Gun, I am using a 9mm Vector, so I can have 63 rounds, 64 if you reload with one in the chamber. It's got extra, so I've got that 20 magazine capacity, 20 round mag in there, so it's really nice having that huge magazine. I think the 9mm is obviously the best choice now because of that. Until we get our hands on that 20 round 45, it's just obviously the better choice. Running strained, you could also run Optimist with this build now rather than strained. It's up to you, but we're getting a nice amount of crit damage with strained, and we're not staying high armor, but we're definitely regenning our armor really fast, staying low armor with this build. It's pretty cool. Stats right now are not perfect. What I could do is I need crit chance on these gloves. I could roll this to 7 crit. I just don't have a pair of clutch gloves that have the yellow mod slot, the blue health, and the ability to roll this to crit chance. But it is possible. I just haven't found the right piece yet. I may have in the past and deleted it. Who knows? But it is doable, and that would help me. That would gain me at least 7 more crit. It'll let me transfer that right now. But my stats, like I said, are not the greatest as far as my crit chance. I'm only running 47.5 crit chance. If we had that 5 crit chance scope that's locked behind weeklies, we would be a lot closer, and if we had the roll on the gloves, we would be at crit cap, and that would be preferred. But it's pretty impressive, to say the least, that I'm able to do what I'm doing with it with only 47 crit chance, going against a very, very well-optimized submachine gun build that Roy has. He's got like I showed in the beginning, it's very, very well-optimized, running what a lot of people are going to start running, Unbreakable with Safeguard. So let me know what you guys think. I think I covered everything. I'm running Demolitionist, obviously, for the for the submachine gun damage and that extra magazine when they break your armor. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm really excited for all these new changes. I know a lot of people are upset, but I like the most part. For the most part, all the changes as far as build diversity goes. There's a lot more options now, different ways you can run your submachine gun builds, different ways you can do lots of things, and we can just basically stop crying about Berserk and move on with our lives. Cry about 515 gear score in the Dark Zone. That's cool. I agree. We should cry about that. Cry about ammo not dropping enough. Cry about blueprints not dropping other than those weeklies. And just focus your tears and salt on that. Stop crying about the nerfs. Just adapt. It's okay. We'll get through this. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out live, Twitch TV/Inigo Montoya. And don't forget to check out my #1 hit single. It's called Old Dark Zone. It's a great Division parody if you haven't seen it yet. Later, guys.